On April 8th of this year, our area will be treated to a rare astronomical event, a total solar eclipse. What is a solar eclipse? How do they happen? And why is it a bad idea to look at them with the unprotected eye? Let's find out.
A solar eclipse occurs when there is a precise astronomical alignment of the Earth, Moon, and Sun. The Moon, in its new moon phase, casts a shadow upon the Earth, and this darkest part of the shadow, or umbra, is only about 70 miles wide. Areas within the umbra will experience a total solar eclipse. Unfortunately, we are not in the moment of totality, but we will have about 93% of the sky obscured. For those who are in Indianapolis or Cleveland, the sky will look something like this. Whereas in Mount Carmel, you'll see a little bit more of the sun, but it will still be pretty dark.
This will be the darkest our sky has been during the day since May of 1994. Since that time, I think a lot of people have forgotten just how dangerous a solar eclipse can be to look at. If you look at one without the proper eye protection, you will do permanent, irreversible damage to your eyes. Why is that?
Contrary to popular belief, an eclipse does not make the sun more dangerous. Eclipses are dangerous simply because people will be tempted to look at them. When the sky begins to darken, your pupils will dilate, allowing more light to enter. This is how you're able to see better with low light, such as at night or in a dark room. But this time, it's a false sense of night. As the sun reappears, your dilated pupils will now be staring directly at light that will, at least to you, appear brighter than staring directly at the sun on a sunny day.
Now, I'm not a biology teacher, but I'm told this is a pretty important part of your body. It's definitely not one I would want to do permanent, irreversible damage to. So what would happen to your eyes if you decided to look directly at the eclipse?
Have you ever tried looking at a really bright image and then closed your eyes and you can still see that image? That's what would happen to your eyes, but forever, as the sun permanently scars the back of your retina. This is kind of like how you can use focused sunlight and a magnifying glass to burn paper. You will receive a permanent scar/souvenir, reminding you of that time that you decided to look at the eclipse.
If you want to view the eclipse safely, you're going to need to wear the proper eye protection. A welder's helmet is not a good idea because even this is not capable of filtering out most of the sun's rays. A welder's arc is nowhere near as bright as the full sun, so this is not a good option. Your best bet is to get a pair of solar eclipse glasses, either online or from some retailers. What we're going to use in class is a solar filter, and we put these on top of our telescopes in order to block out most of the sun's light. While it may look like a mirror, this is actually a filter that can remove 99.9999% of all visible light. Just how dark does this filter make the light appear? Well, let's do a little experiment.
Here we see a cell phone flashlight on its brightest setting, and here's how much light is removed by the solar filter. Now let's try it outside on the actual sun. Here we see the sun through my cell phone camera, and now through the filter. Unless your solar goggles or glasses are capable of removing so much light that the sun looks like a pale yellow dot, they are not dark enough.
So unless you have a solar filter or a pair of eclipse glasses, I would not look directly at the eclipse because this is not something I really want to live with for the rest of my life.